guys, it's Marine. Welcome back to my little English page. Today's lesson is actually a request from my former boss. If you don't know what former means, check out my previous video on former, last and previous. Here is the little card. So, I am making this video because it was requested. Now, due to her annoying attitude, Sophie, my French twin sister, will not be helping me with this video today. She is impossible to work with because of her annoying attitude. I just used because, due to, and because of. But what's the difference? Well, that's what we're having a look at today. Now, before we start, make sure to press the bell button and join the My Little English Page community. That way you could be the first one to watch every single one of my videos. Also, there is a quiz at the end of the lesson, so make sure to pay attention and stay until the very end. Let's see if you can get 100% correct. Alright, let's start with due to and because. They have very similar meanings. They explain the reason why something happened. But that's where the similarities stop though. They follow very different structures. Due to is usually followed by a noun. Due to bad weather, the trains were all cancelled. As you can see, due to is followed by a noun, in this case, weather. I can also change the sentence around. The trains were all cancelled due to bad weather. However, because is followed by a sentence with a minimum of a subject and a verb. So, if I want to reuse my example from earlier, I need to change it a little bit. Because the weather was so bad, the trains were all cancelled. And here, just like due to, because does not have to start the sentence. The trains were all cancelled because the weather was so bad. You see, the weather was so bad is a full sentence that can stand on its own because it has a minimum of a subject, the weather, and a verb, was. Let's move on to because of. Because of works exactly the same way as due to. It needs to be followed by a noun and not a sentence. In some cases, it can also be followed by a pronoun, like him or her. So, my example earlier, due to bad weather, the trains were all cancelled, is pretty much the same as because of bad weather, the trains were all cancelled. But you might ask me, is there any particular situation where one is more appropriate than the other? Of course, yes. You should always use due to directly after the verb to be. For example, the delay was due to the bad weather. Okay guys, time to practice what you have learned today. I'm going to put 5 sentences on the screen in just a few seconds. And there are gaps in every single one of those sentences. Your job is to figure out if you have to use because, due to, or because of. Are you ready? Let's see how many you get right. So, how did that go, guys? I'm sure it went pretty well because after watching this video, you are now experts. Alright guys, this is the end of today's lesson. If you found it useful, please give the video a big thumbs up to show me a little bit of love and appreciation. It's always nice. Also, don't forget to follow My Little English Page on Facebook and Instagram, but also to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Right? You don't want to miss a video. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, Keep on learning. You know how to differentiate used to? What am I talking about?